Good morning, everyone. Here is Sogol, a platform on the go. And hello, Iman. I made it. I did have some technical difficulties here. I'm currently here in Washington, D.C. for a few days, catching up with some clients here, with family, and today I am very excited to have a conversation with my dear friend Stefania Cambarau. Let me bring her on. Stefania, are you on? Let's see. Me and IG Lives. Hey, how are
Hello,
you?
dear. How are you?
Did it! How are you? Hello from Washington, D.C.
Awesome. Hello from Miami, from the beach.
From the beach. Oh my gosh, it's really cold here, cold and windy. So I'm definitely missing our Miami weather.
Wearing a sweater here. It's also chilly, so
Yeah, but it's not as chilly as here.
no, it's not.
That's exactly. Well, happy holidays, first of
Love,
all.
lovely
The
see
good thing is, when the weather is cold, you can really feel the holiday season.
that
And
air.
you and I were both from Europe. I grew up in Europe, and you are from Italy. So what I really miss during Christmas season is the feeling of, feeling Christmas,
So
which
true.
is a bit fake in Miami.
Yeah, some other things. We're planning on being on the beach on Christmas Day, so that's quite a nice plan.
Nice, actually. We've done that before too, but I'm looking forward to go to Georgetown tomorrow and just see the Christmas lights and the smell of Christmas.
Enjoy, enjoy.
Thank you, thank you. All right, well, thank you so much, Stefania, for joining me this morning. And so you and I, we met actually not too long ago. We met through our lovely friend Katerina from Figurella, where we go and we work out and we make strong women out of each other there. So
Not a coincidence that we met over there. Nothing is a coincidence.
I know, absolutely. That's how I feel. And yeah, the second I was there, she made sure that she connects me with you, and she said, "I think you two need to meet." And it's been what, about 2 years now, I think, right?
It's been more. You're making
More, yeah.
more.
I know. Time is flying, right? Like this year, where did it go? I can't believe like 2023 is done.
It is actually an honor for me to be here because you're a great inspiration for several things.
Oh,
One
thank you.
I love how you are connected and how you're a connector. So this is something that I love, connected to the community and trying always to connect people and do an amazing job with that. So I'm really, really happy. Thank you so much for
Of course.
and I'm super happy. And I know that you actually talking about connection and community. I also wanted to mention the fact that we both met in South of Fifth. We have this great connection with the community of South of Fifth in this amazing little pocket in
We
Miami.
love it there.
A paradise, really. That's the way I see it, and I love what you do there. The events, this great vibe of art, creativity, information, you name it.
Everything that I love to do in my own life, I like to share with my loved ones. It's a very simple equation, actually. I don't do it. I mean, it really comes very naturally, and I have been very lucky to have met some incredible souls throughout the years that I've been coming back and forth to Miami, and then finally, when I became more like a resident of Florida and a South of Fifth resident, and that's where you were, and you've been doing incredible things there too. So tell me, what are you working on right now?
So it's funny because just across the street from you, literally, like 3 steps crossing the street, we have this amazing new listing, which is a penthouse loft. So I mean, for everybody that doesn't know me, I do residential real estate. And we do really, I mean, it's just an amazing profession, and it's such a passion. I was so blessed to be part of this amazing team, which is the David Siddons Group, basically 11 years ago. And I started this amazing journey, and I'm very happy. And the reason is that it is a great profession. It is a great field, particularly Miami, of course, because you see the best properties in the world, but also because I deal with people that do things with passion, with amazing professionalism, starting with David Siddons, who's like such an inspiration for me. And you just learn. You just constantly learn. And it's great when you find yourself in the position to actually be able to teach and learn at the same time, take and give, which is really life. And I love that. I love it to be able to help clients making better decisions. We really ourselves of always enhancing their portfolio, not only finding the perfect home, because sometimes it's their primary, sometimes it's an investment, but truly always in whatever it is, whether it's a primary home or a second home or an investment or a vacation home, anything, always really making the right decision, enhancing their portfolio, and long term building those relationships that are strong and solid and based on trust. So
exactly. And I feel like in the recent years, the world of real estate and interior design, the field that I'm in, is becoming closer and closer together, because nowadays, people purchase and it's either the rental property or for themselves, second home, first home, but it's always, enhancing it, like you said. And I actually did this with my own very first home. When I got married, we had a townhouse and I renovated it completely. Even I wasn't even in the interior design business back then. I was still a linguist, and language was my art. And but I remember it was my first home. I was only 21 even, and I designed this house. It was like a doll house, and Kurosh, actually my ex now, he's my best friend. I remember he just said, you do whatever you want to do. So I actually designed this house. Everything was white and purple. That was my theme. And so I did a lot of custom work back then. And once we decided, once Dorsa, my daughter, was born, we decided to get a bigger house. So the first people who came to look at this house, they bought the house fully furnished. I was a little bit upset because they really were insisting they want the curtains, they want the furniture, and I was so upset because I said, this is my stuff. But it really worked. So I mean, I can tell you how important it is to do this and pay attention to all the details. So
it was the best compliment they could give you, to want to buy the package.
I know. Yeah, now I understand. Like 30 years later, I understand. It took me a few years to understand it.
Personally, what is this? This is my stuff.
I know, exactly. But now I get to do this, along with sorry guys.
That's okay. little earthquake.
Oh my God. I have a makeshift office space.
Earthquake in Washington.
No idea what I had gone through this morning. Let me see. I'm here visiting, actually, my aunt's house. And hold on, something is not standing up right here. I'm so sorry.
But it's, what you're saying is absolutely amazing. I mean, I love that you're sharing that it was the very first experience when you were not even in the field. Clearly, you figure out that in your field.
That's why I think, no, I'm actually holding my phone right now because there's no way I can support it. I had to put like a little, as designers, we find solutions for everything, right? We're problem solvers. Right now, I had to stack up a little carry-on on over a desk chair to make this thing happen by standing in front of the window so I have enough light. But anyways, um, so yeah, so what I did actually taught me to really pay attention to all the details now when I'm working with clients or with you who also refer clients to me. So I make sure that I don't embarrass you guys. So I make sure when you refer me to your clients, I actually try to do my best. And
Also about the way you work, and I shared it with you before, is that you're a very good listener. So
yes,
with interior design, it's difficult to try to have your own mark and just attach it everywhere. It's so important to actually be able to listen to the need and to the and in every profession really, it's important to be able to stop with what you have to say and listen what they have to say and understand, not just listen, but truly understand what their needs are, what their taste is, and work with them. I love the way you do this, and it really shows, because you really can show different type of projects that are not just your stamp anywhere, but truly
yeah,
really able
yeah.
to accommodate the need. I really love that, and again, I mean, just the it's something that I've been learning, the listening skills, and we always have to improve. So when I see someone can do it, I can do it well, I have a lot of respect.
True. And of course, patience is very important. Although, as an Aries myself, patience is not our forte because we're always, we're too curious about what's next. So, but in my field of work, yes, patience is very important, and listening, and same thing with you guys. I mean, you and professionals in the real estate industry, you guys are very patient. I don't think I could ever become a real estate agent or realtor.
Definitely.
Yeah,
When my boss is done with a client, I say, don't worry, give him to me. I
ex-
can do this.
I know. And, of course, with everything else, it's really about the relationship that we create. If you are impatient and you just give up on the client, that's not good because, you never know when this person actually becomes a real client, and keeping them, in your case, you have sold for a friend and client of mine from DC, and now you'll be hopefully buying for him too. So it's really, getting to know the clients better and better with each, how do you say it, with each project or with each
Right.
purchase.
Yes, different needs along the years, because truly someone who I helped 5 years ago, I have a client right now who I met um, almost 10 years ago. I was
Yeah,
at the beginning with the David Siddons group. I've been doing real estate already for more than 10 years, but I've been with the group for 10 years. And I met someone back then, and this person is still doing business with me and trust me. And that's the best compliment I can get, really.
absolutely.
It's more than one person. So that's truly
Yeah,
the best. The long-term relationships are truly
exactly.
invaluable. And again, this
Yeah,
is you keep learning. You keep learning
exactly.
every day, which is awesome. And I was just saying, like right across from you, we have this wonderful loft
Yes.
that I had the pleasure to show you the other day. And this is like something spectacular. I mean, in South of Fifth, 2 blocks away from the sand. So you literally start your day walking on the sand and your day walking on the sand, which to me is just invaluable. Anywhere else in Miami, I can guarantee you, if you don't live close to the beach, you just don't go to the beach as often. Uh,
Exactly. And, in my case, so I actually, I told you in 2017 when I just came to Miami, I looked at this same loft space because it was available for rent, and then it didn't work out. I mean, I decided to actually move into our platform location. So that's why, you know, things became more different. And but you know, that's a really beautiful loft space. I wish I was in the market to purchase something in South of Fifth now.
Yep.
But I would like to, so tell me about other, I mean, this is a beautiful loft space. It's a turnkey, it's fully furnished and everything, which is a
Basically,
priceless.
product that fits the need of several buyers. It could be like the primary
Yes.
owners that wants to make South of Fifth their neighborhood. It could be the investor, because it's actually a product that can be rented 30 days, minimum 30 days. This is not allowed in Miami Beach anyway. You have
Yes.
you have to rent out your property for minimum 6 months. This is an exception.
Right.
Great one.
Yes.
So much demand for short-term rentals. And actually, the perfect buyer for this property is probably the one that uses it a couple of times a year, because it's just an amazing location, an amazing product, and it's just uplifting. And
Yes.
and you also rent it out when you're not using the property, which of course pays all your bills, and that's a great option. So that's why it's something very, very special. We have
Yeah.
other options for sale. One is a spectacular large 2-bedroom unit in Continuum, and this one is actually in need of renovation, because
Excellent.
and that's
Also, you know, your clients can have a complimentary consultation with me at
oh,
platform or anytime. You know, I'm happy to meet new clients all the time and
it's
new
great.
people, just
That,
even if they
that
just become my friends.
and and that's how you really when you really add value. So we're in a market, I mean, South of Fifth has an average price per square foot, average, of course we're not talking about ultra luxury condos, of $1,500 per square foot. The average in the rest of Miami Beach is 30% less. So South of Fifth
Right.
is exclusive. It is something very, very special. Then when we go to
Yes.
Continuum, the one that I just mentioned, the average suddenly becomes double that.
Yes. I mean, it's one of my favorite properties actually in South of Fifth.
It's just so unique. 13 acres of land. It doesn't exist anywhere else. Spectacular amenities, direct access to the beach. I mean, on site, spectacular Italian restaurant. So
I was going to say that's
luxury, the epitome of ultra luxury, and that's what I was saying here, just to mention that when you do have these properties that can be renovated, and that in this case this one can even be transformed in a 3-bedroom, which is
wow,
in
that's amazing.
huge
Wow.
demand. And so it can be converted in a 3-bedroom, and that's when you literally buy this property for $4.5 million. You put $1 million in there to do an amazing renovation. You can
Mhm.
literally sell it for at least $7 million the day after. So this is how you really, that's when I say about enhancing a client portfolio. When the client is
Yes.
listening to you and look at the numbers you provide them with, because it's okay to trust, but we also have amazing tools. We have a software that we created that is called Condo Geeks. In this software, you can literally see every neighborhood in Miami and every single condo, and then 10 years historical data per each condo. So we truly, it's a trust. I mean, thank you for trusting us, but truly we
Yeah.
provide clients with really, really an amazing support in what we say. In this case, Condo Geek is an amazing, and it's actually for free available on our website, Lux Life Miami. So anybody can use it. Realtors, buyers, someone at the client will love it.
Wonderful. Well, you have to give me a little tour of that. Now I'm curious.
It's great. That's why I love working with this team, because it has so many tools that are really top notch, and that's really what makes the difference in this market. And we always say we're not tech-driven agents; we're more agents who drive tech, because it's truly you put together the data and the technology with the actual on the ground experience.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, it's wonderful. If it's not like my IG live experience here today, holding the phone with two hands. That's why I still love everything like in person. I'm not really the virtual person type,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. We make our best. We do our best, and
Genuine, and it shows in everything you do. That's
right.
why you're so successful. Everything comes very natural, and people can tell you're true and you're passionate, and that's, I think that people buy people. So that's
Exactly. That's true. Yes, very
it's
true.
really when you put that kind of passion, that kind of genuine love for what you do, that shows. That shows.
Yes. No. Absolutely. So yeah, first of all, I do miss you back in my neighborhood. So hopefully, I mean, Miami has definitely beautiful areas, and they are all very special to themselves. And now that whole West Avenue area has developed into a really cool spot, with lots of nice restaurants and coffee shops, and so now you guys are competing with South of Fifth.
Great. You know what? It's great is that I experienced this myself. That this two little neighborhoods, which we're talking about, basically 10 blocks. I mean, 15
Yes,
between South Point and
per tiny.
so we're talking about literally 15 blocks, and it's great
Yes,
because there's this huge connection between the different areas, and now with the boardwalk where people are going to be able to just walk along the
exactly.
and the boardwalk. Is just so nice. We're so blessed with everything around us, and then there's one other thing about real estate that I want to mention. There's no new construction at all, but
Yes,
one amazing new condo that has been already built, has already topped off. It's called Five Park,
yes.
and
Right
the
across the street from us. Yes.
unbelievable because we believe in this project a lot. It's
Mhm.
really something special. Is the only new construction in the whole area. It's
Yes.
really well done. The developer, the team has an incredible track record. We have done
Mhm.
with new developments. There's a lot to be said.
Yes.
Development and new development. We are
Right.
very picky in choosing the product that we recommend to our own client.
Exactly.
We've done it. When I started in 2013 with David, I remember very well. That's why I say I learned so much from this man. I remember very well. Clients were calling us for specific new construction that were getting a lot of media advertisement, and we would literally direct them to a completely different project. And mind, the ones that they were calling us for was paying more than double the commission than the one that we were taking them to. So we
Wow.
were completely going against our own personal interest, but truly knowing that that one was not a good one long term.
Wow.
And actually the data shows it up to today. And the other one was actually an incredible one, and people that are reselling their unit in this specific project, and I can say it's another Terra development, is Park Grove in Coconut Grove. They have literally doubled their money. We have clients in another project from Terra, the same development developer as David Martin, the same development as Five Park. They bought in 87 Park, another unbelievable luxury project on the sand. Same thing, they literally doubled their money. So we knew from the track record of the developer and from other data, from the finishes, from the floor plan, from everything that we really do, that was the product to put your money in. And it worked. So it's so great because clients are super grateful. They're really, really happy with the outcome, and they keep on trusting us for the next one and for their
Exactly.
friends. So that's unbelievable. And this one, as I mentioned, Five Park, it's truly a great, great project. We
I
are,
still haven't been to the sales center yet. I would love to see.
yes,
I've heard about it, but I haven't been
they're,
there. We should make a date together soon.
they're nice. They're nice.
Yes, definitely.
Park right next to it. I mean, this is it's funny because sometimes clients come to Miami from other cities, other states, and they're
Yes.
like, close to a park, isn't it scary? No, park,
No,
not
definitely not. No, we are really blessed with our area for sure. And it's good to have another nice park too, because we have our South Point Park, which is incredible, and so this is going to be a new area for us to explore. And the bridge that's going to connect us over to the other side. So I'm really excited about
yet
this whole project. Yes.
part. And again, I mean, truly merging these neighborhoods, which is great. I mean, again, there's so much happening. And then just to be surrounded by all the waters,
I
such a
know.
bless.
And also, not to forget the South Point Elementary School, because if you have families who are new to Miami Beach and to this neighborhood, it's good to know that the South Point Elementary School is actually one of the best public schools, and we also collaborate with them. We support them as our platform community is growing, and we have it's a great school, and we really enjoy working with them and supporting their arts program through our events and everything. So yeah, so it's nice to.
Little when we talk about community, that's what people want. That's where both my kids went to that elementary school. One is
Exactly.
in high school and one is still there, and
Yes.
and that's where I've made my best friendships
Yes.
in Miami. It's just an amazing, amazing, supportive community, and that's so special. I
It's
mean,
very special.
we have the metropolis, living in a metropolis with the little town lifestyle.
Exactly. And you probably know, but Barbara Walters actually went to South Point Elementary School
I
back in the days when, of course, South of it was not the same South. It was a scary one. But believe it or not, I mean, she went to that school, and look, what kind of a career she ended up having. And it's actually remarkable.
Unbelievable. Thanks for sharing. It's great.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
and I mean and that's great because we can give anybody who's considering relocating any advice about that.
absolutely.
This is really what people, when they do relocate, this is what they're looking for. And not
Exactly.
making good friends for themselves and their kids. And you just meet the same people when you go out. You go out jogging, you go out biking, you go out, and
I know sometimes I have to think, okay, which route do I go? Because sometimes you're gonna run into more people. So it's an interesting decision to make.
all there. This is you, just because of you. It's not everybody.
I know. Well, it's great. I feel really blessed to have people like you in my life, and I look forward to a more creative future with all of you. A new year filled with lots of new great projects, new people to meet, new friendships, and growing our community in every way possible. And this can only happen with like it's really one friend at a time. This is how you can create a community, and I feel blessed to have a lot of amazing friends and beautiful souls in my circle of trust, and it's truly a blessing.
Grazie, grazie mille. Thank you.
A te, grazie. And we do need to practice my English, my Italian very soon this year.
Try right away.
I know. Buon Natale.
Have a wonderful,
Thank
wonderful
you so much.
day. You all, thank you
Ciao.
for following us. Ciao.
Absolutely. Ciao. Bye bye.